Unless Rogers wants something else in HQ.
No. So my first and foremost 1-3. I want the mortar team from there. Just start filling out 1-3.
User in your channel timed out.
Alrighty, cool. Hey, I'm streaming.
For any follow-on, just for 1-3, M1919 gunner, then bazooka gunner, then the two assists.
I'm just going to throw up a couple things while people listen to stuff. Hopefully she all works. Not doing the right stuff. Is this my channel? No, that's not my channel.
All looks good to you, Raj?
Oh, it's not my channel.
I think that's
Sorry, say that once more.
Alright, just we got 1-1, 1-2 both full.
Your channel.
3-man Ranger squad, and then 2 people in the Air Force.
Yep, sounds perfect.
Yeah, we have someone else joining.
Someone else joins, jump in with the squad.
Do that.
Should we find the green up and hit the map?
Did someone explain the thing about the swapping gunners?
Don't worry about it for now. Let's get in. We'll deal with that in a bit.
You didn't deal with it, yeah.
For now, let's actually just make sure we can actually get in and do things, hopefully.
Yeah, probably.
User in your channel
With
timed
okay
out.
thing coming.
That man is not taking appropriate cover.
Yeah, he needs to get them.
It's playing out
The
of your
Rangers.
books.
It's
Range
Raj.
first, ask questions later.
Safety is relative.
He's also a giant.
He is also huge, yes.
That man doesn't need a rope, he's just taking a step up that cliff.
He's the cover for everybody else.
Yeah.
He's immune to bullets, just sort of bounce off him.
Or if he gets gravity,
it's COD logic. You just put in body armor.
It's like I'm Derek. The higher I stand, the less they can shoot me.
It's perfect plan.
He's going for the high
User
ground.
entered your channel.
Bullets can only fly so far up.
Fuck.
I'm gonna drink real quick while Bluey does his initial stuff.
Let me know when we're all looking at the map. Ozzy, no! Sumi, Park, Mesa, Vino, Kyo, Green Up. Let's see who's on.
I've got a magpie trying to swoop me while I'm inside.
Alright, cool.
Wait, what?
Keeps bouncing off the window and then go back to the garage and then come back to the window.
Don't know what people are on about now. Happy days.
Kill it.
Alright, looks like we got a majority of people in Bluey. I'd say we're good to start.
Alright, so it is just after 3 AM on the morning of 6th of June 1944. It is D-Day. You are the US 2nd Rangers. Your job is to come in and destroy the guns on the cliffs above your head and along the coast, which are put in place to engage the landing forces coming later in the day. So the landing forces would be landing barges, LCIs, LCMs, LCTs, so ships full of infantrymen, your fellow Americans, who would be destroyed before they got to the beaches. So for them to succeed, you must succeed. Your job is destroy the guns, kill the crews, kill any Germans that you find. As per the image you saw in the boot up, you start at the bottom of the cliffs, you've got to scale the cliffs. I couldn't get ropes to work, so there is an automated system which is just in front of each of the secos. There is a receptacle that was para-dropped with equipment in it normally. You step in front of that, just in front of it down the cliffs, down from the cliff, and between 1 and 3 seconds you'll teleport to the top. So I'd recommend you probably go up crouched, because at the top of the cliff there are many Germans, and they don't want you here. As I've said before to the leaders, please don't step away from the cliffs once you're free, because the Germans can see over the cliffs pretty well. If they see you, they will absolutely go ballistic and you'll be engaged on the beach and there's no cover and it'll be bad. There is some armour, some SPGs around, not a lot. So this early in the invasion, there are no Panthers, there are no Tigers. They weren't here. They were way to the south, or they were in Germany still. They hadn't reached the coast. So you won't have to worry about those. Panzer 3s and 4s, another similar armour might be present. Armoured cars like 222s, 223s, so Pumas and the like, you may see. Trucks, half tracks and the other may be around. Each section has its own machine gunners and anti-tank guys, as you would imagine. There's quite a number of AT rounds. For the most part, in my testing, 1 or 2 rounds and the crew will bail, so you don't have to waste rounds destroying tanks if the crew are out. They'll just get out when the tanks are mobilised. There are aircraft, friendly aircraft above at times, but there's a lot of AAA, so it may be up to you guys first to reduce some of the AAA threats so the aircraft can safely operate. But that will be up to Leno. There are, on the beach you'll see them when we first start up, there is a canister with a green
So
smoke
looking forward to this.
and a parachute.
So looking.
That is the equipment canister they have that has ammo for all the weapons in it and grenades and the like, but not a lot, but probably enough. They're being dropped around the landscape by friendlies, so they are around, they're all marked with a green smoke flare. There is also a blue smoke flare which has a medical crate with it. So they've been paradropped as well. There are not as many medical crates, so I would suggest you probably proceed carefully, as there's only so much.
Spectacular.
One thing, just for immersions, and because I spent time on it, so this time you bastards better fucking watch it. Look east, which is pretty much the way you're facing. Just watch east at the start. There's a thing that's going to happen, and to me, when I've tested it, it's been really impressive armor chaos. So probably worth a watch. Hopefully, it shows up for you guys properly. I'm done.
Fingers crossed. Beauty, beauty. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, first and foremost, obviously listen to your secos for this initial phase. You'll notice a little black box there with only a rally alpha in it. So, your secos are going to lead you through once everyone's called up that we are ready to go. And we are going to actually try our damnedest to get to rally alpha without pissing off the Germans. Before hell breaks loose, the objective for each and every one of your sections is still to make it to Rally Alpha. We will sweep back east throughout the rest of this mission, but for the beginning, it's not happening. So, after we do make it to Rally Alpha though, you will see effectively how we are going to be primarily utilising the platoon. 1-1 will cut down the road to form hold point to hopefully keep German reinforcements from counter-attacking us, as they are rather frequently liking to do. Meanwhile, 1-2, which is the primary assault group with all your beautiful little automatic SMGs and that, will be clearing through the close quarters in the buildings, making sure to get through the town as best they can. 1-3, 1-0 will support 1-2's clear and just cover buildings that they are not. So, points within the town of Aramanchas Labines is to find a captured airborne unit that is being held down there too. So, along with our actual jobs of destroying the guns and AA batteries, we are also looking out for captives in this town. So, refrain from throwing grenades in places and blowing shit up, because we don't want to hurt our friendlies. So, keep your eyes out throughout the town. Basically, you'll know throughout the rest of the area, there's a bunch of little markings down of 2 going through denser areas, 1 acting as our rear guard, and 3 and 0 acting as support. So, all these plans could completely fall sideways, but we'll find that as we go. Listen to your secos, and we'll get through this with all beautiful flying colours. Red, white, and blue, ladies and gentlemen. Red, white, and blue. Questions, queries, comments, and the downfall of points.
Something, chicken shit.
Sorry, I was away. I have a mission question. Okay. sorry, I was listening.
Well.
Fucking guy.
I was AFK. 3 a.m. How dark are we talking? Are we talking
It's
we're
just
looking
before
muzzle
dawn,
flashes
mate.
or?
It's quite it's not super dark. It's this time of year in the north, it's not super dark, so you'll be able to see each other pretty clearly, but it gets light pretty quickly.
Okay, cool.
So dark but navigable.
Yeah, dark but navigable. But yeah, you still still things will be shadows.
Yeah, okay, cool.
If only I could get that click thing working again, that'd be great.
Oh, that'd be good.
So just one thing, because I put it in, there's no civilians here. So you should read the briefing, because I spent time on that. Read that bit. Wound my heart with a bluntness langer. If you don't know history, the BBC broadcast that They broadcast a lot of nonsense
They did.
messages to confuse the Germans. But that phrase, wound my heart with a monotonous languor, was the key for the French to know that the invasion was coming. So they broadcast it. It's quite interesting when you read about it.
Bunch of awesome stuff.
So look east. You if you don't, waste all that time I spent on getting it working will be a waste. So don't waste the time.
So finally on the server. Where do you want me to go?
1-3 still has spots, I think.
Yes.
weapons
Grab a
for the
1919 gunner, please.
There you go.
Any other questions?
What's the bet on us getting ground vehicles to help us out?
There's
As
stuff about
rangers,
that
you
later.
don't. So Raj has some assets he might use later, but at the moment you're rangers, so you are assault infantry. That's your job. So they had nothing. They had to scale. When you see the cliffs, they had to scale really big cliffs. If they couldn't carry it, they didn't take it. So maybe later.
Are we expecting AAA on each phase, or?
I've set up those phase markers. I don't know where they are. It's up for your respective sections and each of your rifles to keep your eyes out to find this AA.
Historically, at this time of the war,
They had everything. They were
the
fucking
coast
everywhere.
is very heavily fortified. But they're not expecting invasion here. It's meant to come in past Calais. So this isn't where the invasion's happening. So there is a lot of stuff along the coast. Inland, not as much. As I pointed out to leaders before, the Germans in this area are rested from the Eastern Front. They are battle-hardened. They are not garrison troops, battle-hardened because they're in a quiet area, allegedly.
Yeah, they're
So
battle
you'll
hardened,
get a
but they're
good
not
fight.
prepared.
Yeah, so you'll get a good fight,
Allegedly.
but they're not prepared.
So we're looking
Any
to the
other
west, right?
questions?
Hey,
So-
Raj.
To the east. Look right. Look to the right of map. Just look the way you're facing.
Guys, just listen to Gondor. At dawn, look to the east. God.
I was going to make that. I was going to make that joke.
Thank you, well done.
Rajan,
Alright, you
Yes.
can push.
I have
something outfit.
Something
the
turkey
check.
outfit.
Oh, wait, kick us through. Alright, now hopefully everyone is quiet as we actually get into it, because holy shit. I do not want to activate a shitload of Germans, because the AI, it still has lambs, it still likes to fucking throw shit down onto us, and I don't want to deal with that. Alright. Please tell me I actually got kicked in. I did. Alright. Well, I seem to not be able to do a few things. That's weird, interesting. Could be because of the yellow chain. Wonder if that's server or if that's me. I could probably really quickly actually double check it comparatively to the stream over here. Which does seem to actually be running. Happy days. So yeah, nope, we are...
The chain every now and then.
Okay, hopefully it'll go away once the service finishes loading in. Just hold for a sec where you are. My site's still initializing.
Can't access my UI at all. Alrighty. So, I don't know how historical these kits are going to be. I don't know if I have short ranges or whatnot, but it is what it is. Alright, I guess those triggers will be on that little white canister just in front of us there, which... Yep, still yellow shading. Oh, yep. Oh, God. Well, I'm wondering if Bluey has killed the server with his own mission. His own server.
Bear with it.
His own mission.
It's still loading in a lot of shit for some reason.
It's all good.
I'm not trying
Well, worst case scenario, Blue, you kill the server with a mission. We've all done it at one point.
I know, right?
It's pretty much a rite of passage. Yep. But yeah, no. I'm looking forward to this. I haven't platcomed in a while. I'm looking pretty... I'm pretty interested in actually leading
From
this.
what I can see, it's his bomber thing that's doing it. It's a bit of a pain.
Mayhaps. I almost crashed your server once because CLS kept jumping around for some reason.
Everything else seems to be working, but it's...
Someone's unlucky.
Don't seem to be able to access my UI pretty much. That's interesting. Might need a relog to fix that in a bit, but I'll wait until after we hopefully settle here. By the way, kit looks pretty good. Otherwise, I'm just happy that for once a dude that doesn't have a fucking Thompson. I feel like every time we play the US, I end up with a fucking Thompson. Don't know what's up with it, but it's just been a matter of fact each and every time. Well, meanwhile, while we stare at the back of Bluey's beautiful head, yeah, we ever got to play freaking IFA 3 with the AF a bit. Also, for a change, seeing that little smoke signal there, bloody just joking about the way it is. Don't worry, that's on my end too. That's just server yellow chanting like a mofo.
Louis LJ.
And it?
Might be worth you just loading in by yourself, but let whatever's doing this load up before we all come in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to delete it. I'm just not sure what it's doing.
If you're gonna delete something, just delete it slowly.
Have a quick look at the server.
Roger.
I don't know, I do not have access to my radios. Yeah. See, I'm not looking around yet because I'm almost scared of what I'm going to see on things. Right now, happy just looking at the back of an old mate's head. But yeah. No, I mean, I really do hope that something doesn't completely fuck this out and...
I got teleported on top of the cliff.
Good luck, have fun.
Now, Raj, move you guys out and see what happens. I
They
don't
got
know what
teleported?
Raj was doing.
Hang on.
Sounds like Scott's got it. You can hear
Oh,
me.
cool.
Just jump off the cliff.
Why have...
Yeah,
Cthulhu rises.
red chains are what happens.
You want short range?
Yep, looks like she crashed. Well, bright side, if this doesn't work,
Just chill out.
Game
watch
Victoria 2? Maybe?
What is TikTok?
Given I ran this last night, just me, but it ran, none of this happened. So I might have to restart this.
Facebook's the oldies, like LJ.
Yeah, Bluey, I think something actually
just to
happened.
restart the server, you initialize it to jump in and run everything, and then we'll join after you've initialized everything.
Hack that, thanks for bearing with me. Let me just kick it off. It's doing something really weird.
Your turn.
Well, you've earned one of your badges, boy.
I know, right?
Oh, it's all good. Exiting out. Okay, well, So we'll be right back.
Channel switched.
Oh, I don't have
User
a camera on my
joined
be
your
right back.
channel.
Hold up. Let's.
All's well that ends well.
User joined your channel. User
Please, I'll
joined
be
your
right
channel.
back.
User joined your channel. Joined your channel. User joined your channel. Joined your channel. User joined your channel. Joined your channel.
Evidence, welcome back out, ladies and gentlemen. Scotsman, did you die?
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Did you die? You teleported up the cliff
User joined
accidentally.
your channel.
Oh yeah, no, I
User
don't
joined
know.
your
I
channel.
crashed before then.
Ah, well, okay.
User joined
But yeah,
your
no, I just got
channel.
teleported on top of the cliff, and I was like, help.
I appreciate that everyone was like,
User left
let's
your
not
user
move.
joined
And
your
Scotty
channel.
somewhere along the line was like, I'm gonna move
User
a
joined
little
your
bit
channel.
Yeah, just a
User
little bit.
and test it
your
and
channel.
test this,
User disconnected
and
from
then
your
got
channel.
teleported because he went to the place that he wasn't meant to move to.
And
because
my
he moved
ache
in
is
the first
broken.
place.
Yep. Yeah, Aiken was going
Sorry,
very strange
I
there.
must have missed that part about not moving to a certain.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User
Because that
joined
was
your
when
channel.
my game told me I had a problem with a mod.
User disconnected
people have
from your
trouble
channel.
with Aiken. Like we said,
User
just
left
disable
your
it.
channel. User
Yeah, I'm just
joined
gonna
your
restart.
channel.
They
User
they
joined
can't
your
hear you
channel.
when that happens.
Yeah.
That's why I'm typing.
Bright side, we can talk to.
User
you
disconnected
talk
from
about
your
them.
channel.
Just
Yep.
so you know who they are. Oh, I mean,
But problem is, we can hear them when they talk about us.
nah, it's fine.
You know, I really hate this
Fuck that.
week. I'm really happy you can't hear
Rajan
me.
cunt, I swear to God.
Fucking me, yeah. I
joined
swear to
your
fuck,
channel.
he
Fucking,
swears me multiple
he
times. I'm
smells like
mailing
cinnamon
him a
rolls.
goddamn bomb.
Nobody fucking likes cinnamon rolls, and this cunt just stinks of it.
What do you mean no one
Well,
loves it?
You touched a sore point there.
User joined your channel.
I worked
Your
in a
channel.
bakery for 6 months, didn't sell a single one of those cuts. Nobody likes cinnamon rolls.
In fairness,
I
don't
won't
like 'em.
defend Rajan, but I will defend cinnamon rolls.
I'm far better. I smell a vodka.
I'm not gonna smell your rush. I'm sorry. I don't care.
That's alright. Just open your window.
It's alright, freaking. Just whenever you're sitting on a government chair next, know that I probably sweated on that.
God.
No,
Okay,
that
thank you.
doesn't work because you sweat vodka, and if vodka hit the seat, that'd be technically clean, right?
Yeah, that's.
There's not a single government chair in existence that's clean.
You're all
It's not
talking
plain.
about food and government, and I have a proposition for you all that I wish you to help me with.
No food and
I'll shut you the
government.
fuck up.
What is it, Lance
No.
Corporal?
Where to host your Christmas party?
No, with our ration
User
packs at
joined your
work,
channel. User joined your channel.
I want to push for us to be given Anzac biscuits.
Yes. Yes.
100%.
Why
not?
are you not?
Yes.
I don't know, but there
No.
are no Anzac biscuits.
I'm Australian.
They were
Saying
literally
no.
built by you, cunt.
I am
For you,
aware.
cunts.
How can
I
I
am
say
aware.
no?
We got pawns
I
already.
don't know why it's not already a thing. But it should be a
Like
thing.
hot photo, my
That's what I
sister.
sound saying now.
You get lunch for free. What do you
No, I
do?
don't.
Oh,
No,
working
I
at
don't.
Twitter.
Maybe it's like
we do
a.
not get food for free.
Ration packs. You,
Maybe
you
it's
don't
like an
pay
old
for
school.
those.
Maybe
No,
it's
we
like an
don't pay
old
for
school
those, but I'm
army
also out
rule.
field.
Your
Maybe
maybe,
fucking disgusting.
maybe it's an old school army rule that you've got to make your own.
He pays for it in physical.
We didn't know. Anzac biscuits
User
weren't made by
disconnected
Anzacs.
from
They were
the
made for
channel.
the Anzacs.
No, I just like the notion of someone coming by and charging
Oh,
all the
they
diggers
don't.
like $10 and then handing them a ration pack.
You know,
out
that's-
field.
That's the way the
That
US
sounds pretty
does
good.
it.
It's basically one of those
Oh,
food
the
delivery
server's
things.
freaked out. I can see now it's consuming port, so just give me a sec.
As said, boy, don't worry, you've served by the badges.
No, instead they just charge us $7 for a
It
shitty
doesn't relate
good
to
to
the port, so it went to a really odd port. No, it still it says it's still running. It's not running.
Yeah, the US military charge their soldiers per MRE.
Seriously?
Yeah.
They just hate all their people.
Yep.
Oh,
it gets
that's
taken
so
out of their
rude.
pay for the MREs. So,
So,
like, they're
uh,
given.
They got to make their money.
Like, they're.
come on.
So, like, they get their field pay for being outfield. And I'm fairly certain the way it works
What's
is
the
that they
announcements
calculate
go?
how many MREs each
Oh,
soldier
command rallies.
or marine or
That
whatever
makes sense.
either
supposed to be
requires,
giving.
yeah, is requires for that field, and then they deduct the cost of that out of their field pay.
Just eat like
Boy.
double that amount and you've made your money back.
Hmm?
Boy,
LJ.
User joined
did
your
you
channel.
use a trigger for whatever started clogging up the?
No, well, I'm not sure it was that. I just had a look, and the performance settings for IFA were different, like the network settings, and maybe that's clogging it up because everyone was showing slow network. So I've just reset them back to default and restarted it.
Okay.
Because it was
Yeah.
the server hadn't released the ARM, even though I'd closed it. It was still saying it was running, so it shows that weird port thing. So screw that.
Yeah, we're all yellow chain from the beginning. Like as soon as we got in.
Yeah.
Well, my internet was just cogging out. I thought it was just me for a hot minute.
That's right, though. You can't be as bad as Scotty. Every friggin' mission.
Everyone's like, don't move. And Scotty's like, okay, sir. Runs off.
And then he says, hey, look what I found. I found medical.
Why is there all this smoke and everywhere? Why is no one moving?
Guys, don't go near the medical containers because the Germans will start shooting.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
these Germans are shooting at me. What the hell?
He's down again.
Look, as I was saying, when Scotty went up the hill, I always excited when Scotty into my section because somehow he ends up absolutely fucked.
Also, was that a German running down the hill towards us?
Yeah, so once they see you, they come after you. They have no fear.
Yeah, I was going to say to the east, I think it was. It was just one German just waltzing down the cliff towards us. And I was like, okay.
Slot team, please.
No, actually, that was actually Scotty. That his been's gone so long that they brainwashed him.
He had become one. Do you want us to do one group at a time, or do you want to try everyone again?
No, I think everyone again. I don't think that was the issue. Hopefully this time was working.
Alright, everyone rejoin. Back in the same
That's
slots.
how we complain
No, I
about
ran
this
it
as
last night,
quickly
it was
as
just
possible.
me, and the whole thing ran fine, but I did change the setting afterwards, so I've changed the setting back.
And for
everything as
those
quickly as
that
possible.
turned, for
Keep
those that
pushing
turned
through, pushing
Acre
through.
off, don't forget to turn it on.
We have to turn it off.
Well, it depends if you want to have
It
omniscient
was just the
and
people who
listen
did
to
turn it
everybody
off.
else's conversation at the same time. It is a somewhat challenging environment to operate in.
If you do some voice picking though, it's kind of entertaining.
But, is anyone aware of 40k law?
Yeah.
You'd be just like listening to the hive mind.
We all conversion one answer.
If the hive mind was all Australian linkers.
None of it's speaking any type of English except for when Scotty
firmly
starts.
I think
doing something.
Termagants would have better conversation.
We're talking about MREs.
And tactical skills, don't forget.
But Matt,
Quiet yourself,
grab your slot.
heretic.
Everyone else,
firmly believe that.
remember what's in your slots, hit the green.
That's a Persian.
Hurry up, guys, and join. I know I had 2 people in my group that are here
Callum,
now.
Punk, hit the green.
Ah.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Yeah, that's probably
Oh, we're gonna get the speech
join
again.
the server.
Yeah, we need
the speech?
we need to give you the whole brief over again.
Please, no.
What's another half hour?
So we were looking to the west, right, Blue?
And walking
Yes.
to the Mate, I'll come there, you know I will.
I can do it. I got beer in the fridge.
Look,
You got,
Scotsman's
like,
the
a
only
second
one.
network port?
Scotty,
Yeah.
Last man.
get your
Nah,
slot.
I've only got the private link.
Yeah.
I thought it was...
Scotsman, even when the entire group is running late, you still run behind.
And yet somehow he's still ahead of
Yeah,
all.
push through.
I keep telling you, Blue, if you pay for the second link, I'll host everything.
Who are we missing from the 1-3 border team?
Jared. Yeah, game crashed on me.
Ah, shit, cunt.
Sorry, we won't need you straight away.
To be fair, with my plan, it's only $10, so I should probably get a second one.
Oh, I'm back at the mission flag.
That's that thing.
That's
It'll-
okay, don't worry about that one.
That's right, IFA does that.
Yeah, it does. Alright, third time, ladies and gentlemen. Do it. Hit the
It
green.
definitely worked this time.
Hit the
Okay,
green
so it's
right
practice,
away.
just let up. You'd
It
think
does
with
work every
practice
time,
we'd get
60%
quicker
of
at
the
it.
time.
So
Hang
the
on.
power-
There's actually no Germans, it's just a cookie and it says well done, you
I do
started up.
appreciate that the armor server's like, nah, this thing doesn't work. Therefore, game does not work. And then
Yeah.
you're like, okay, and then you run it again. And it's like, oh, this thing works now.
Yes. 70% of the time
Callum,
it works every time.
That's the one.
Alright, and command, calm down.
Hold on.
Salt,
Jared, where are
Callum.
you?
I have already
Oh, I
pressed
thought I
OK.
pressed the green button.
Callum,
Callum.
Yeah, I've already pressed OK.
you have not.
Yeah, dude.
We have none.
You do not have a slot.
Are you
Take
downloading a
yourself
mission
in,
file?
bud.
I'll just
Okay.
restart it.
We just restarted the mission again.
Yeah, I'll just restart the whole
So
thing.
it looks like you're not even in a slot.
Who was SMG Grenadier of 1-2?
Sutek.
He is still an
Cool. We're good. Hit.
I just want to
Push
I'm
us
just
in.
waiting for you guys to push
Push
through.
us in, Bluey. Let's get it done. We have this.
Gee, I'm so glad Sutek's in his own fucking underworld right now.
He
He's
killed
living
his
life.
own Germans.
He's
I'll
fighting
be
them,
on
he's
German
fighting them by
island
himself.
Cthulhu!
Well, he hasn't come out yet, so he must be winning.
He's just one of the guys that were meant to be rescued
Or
for the town.
unconscious.
Jesus Christ, it's World War II, Jason Bourne.
Oh, fuck.
Raj, you have to draw shit again. Have fun.
That's okay, I just need you guys to go do what you did beforehand.
Click the continues.
Raj,
There's a
can
rally
you explain
point
the
near the
plan in its
start.
entirety?
There's an end point near here. There's something there.
There is one thing though, Bluey. The flight leader does not have a long range.
Really?
It might just not have loaded right with everything. Like, I couldn't even access my inventory with how fucked it was.
Okay.
Can be quickly fixed.
I was just gonna fly
Punishing
close to him,
clicker.
jump onto channel 9 and tell him to throw red smoke where he wants things to die. Proper old school style.
Ken, how far are you off?
Contributing to fucking
Just
weeds.
finished. It was for some reason still waiting for host.
Alrighty.
your fault, Bluey.
Right. We
Like
use
this.
habit of friendly firing and then claiming it's other people's fault.
Take us away.
Alright, fingers crossed. No one's hurt us here. We are good, we are golden. Sorry, yellow chain flicker. Well, good news, I have access to my UI this time.
You really like vibrating.
Feels better this time. There's less shit going weird.
Left, both ears, right. Alright. Well, the yellow chain flickered a couple times, but as your parachute landed this time before it decided to go back in the air. Yellow chain's coming and going. Well, you could all, rather than watching Pugman, you can come and watch me over on YouTube at Russian Terror.
What the fuck are you talking about, Raj?
I don't know, hey LJ talking about watching Pugman. I'm like, don't watch him, come watch my stream. It's awesome, I got a beautiful sight of Bluey on my stream.
Nice.
You're pretty much the prime star of my stream so far, Bluey, because I've spent it all looking at you.
Get my good side, hang on.
There we go, beautiful.
No, Raj, the thing's going to happen.
Hey,
You're not going to see it, but don't wait for it. Just the boys moving. The Germans.
Okay, we're actually good to go. Cool. Alright, you guys got your shit sorted?
Yeah. Close enough.
Cool. Seco's cool when your team's organised.
What a yellow
This is very my team's organized.
You fuck me, so you jinxed us. Shut the fuck up. You jinxed
I
us.
just acknowledged the problem. It's not jinxing.
You fucking acknowledge the problem and guess what happened?
No, jinxing would be saying nothing possibly go wrong from
Oh
here.
boy, you don't make the same mistake I
Well,
did and
how
have like
could
a
it
million
possibly get
objects in
worse?
areas. Nope.
Again, mate?
Yeah, don't suppose you made the same mistake I did and had like just a box filled with too much equipment.
Why?
Oh,
Oh,
that's...
no, there are boxes around stuff that I think it's that module now. It's put it again.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think we're making it out of here. We keep getting red chained.
I don't know what that is. Why didn't I
I could put time in a bottle.
It is such a bastard when this stuff starts to go down, it really is.
Who the fuck is running like a mile away in place? Oh, a German.
I don't see him. Where is
The
he?
German running in place, 274. Just me? Am I the only person who can see the German running?
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
Yep, nope, no German for me.
No, it's just a German. You're not looking west, Raj, and you're looking east.
No, I'm looking west, freaking. I don't think I've updated.
Nobody's
you
looking
yet.
west but me.
Well, I'm looking west.
You're all looking west to me.
No one's looking west but
My
me.
intent's
I'm
just a
looking
little bit
west,
better.
don't worry.
Yep, and we're all red shaded
You're looking
again.
at the mountain range.
But don't worry.
Now
it
you're
could
looking
possibly
west.
get worse.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, the
Could
Germans
now-
running it.
I can see a flak gun a very long way away. That's about it.
You're not even looking west. You're looking fucking in the ocean.
No, I'm seeing a big. Yeah, there's a big flak gun out there.
I mean, that was ambition. You know what is funny? I swear I'm fucking cursed.
No, it's something else.
Oh no! Hey, the German's coming.
Is he?
I told you.
No, he's just peeking his head over the top of the ridge. Yeah? He's like looking down on us.
I don't see.
Oh yeah.
Server FPS is stuck at 0, and I can't see. There's just no specific reason why. It's not that much going on.
You didn't happen to break down like 1 million units, did you, boy?
No. There's a lot of units, but no.
No.
Unless reducer hasn't worked.
What's reducer on? Because this is a small map, isn't it? Fucking down the roads on.
It is, but reducer might not even be kicking in if it's just frozen pretty much
Yeah,
from the get go.
I can see whole sections where there should be no sections, so reducer's not working.
Yeah, but it takes a while for reducer to kick in. If the server's not getting enough information to begin with, it won't be able to activate reducer. So it's
probably one of the headless clients things where getting rid of headless client could fix it. Happens sometimes.
Could?
No.
I'm trying to remember the last time we had one of these where it wasn't groups or objects related. I know one of them, HC, was an issue.
2 units ahead of us is about to shoot that German.
That's the margin.
They probably shot the German like 3 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll find out in about 5.
I like extensive travel.
Oh, someone just shot up the cliff.
No.
And came back
Did
down.
they? I'm not sure about that.
Oh, yep, that was.
Okay, I like that my internet is.
Nobody else sees the German running in place about 5 meters behind the fucking weapons squad.
No.
No.
Yeah, not me.
Well, I mean, I've still
just
had
deleting
fun.
shit now. There's just not that much now, and I've deleted a lot.
Nah, if the server's sitting at 0 bloody, check out the stuff. It'll delete the marker, but they'll still be there.
Yeah,
It won't be updating.
Yeah.
We need to find whatever's hanging it up in the first place, huh?
Whatever it is isn't clear.
No.
The headless is flying though. The server's doing nothing.
The thing you got us all looking over east for, freaking, it doesn't have a shitload of effects tied with it, does it?
Is Jared?
It's a module, but I deleted it.
Yeah, but if it already activated, it might have buggered it.
Could have.
Hey mate, so is Jared also dead view on your screen?
Is there a shit ton of Germans spawning west northwest?
No.
Nope.
What do you reckon? Delete the module and try again?
There might be.
Yeah, I reckon delete the module and try again, because if it's something that's meant to be activated pretty much straight away, it's something at the beginning of your measure.
But I ran it on Milne Bay and it was fine, but this time it's just bugged up.
Yeah, but I've had similar things happen.
Just let the guys know, apologies, I'll fix it. I'll just delete that and throw it back up.
Oh, hello, Alias. What the fuck?
Alias, what the fuck are you about?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to tell all you people to disconnect from the server. We'll be back here, hopefully, in a bit.
You know, oh, Alias just arrived.
Just so you know, Raj,
Yeah,
like,
like,
there's
not
Germans, he's standing there
He's not
menacingly.
here. He's still over there.
Well, flee by using the abort button.
There's Germans on top of the cliffs that are shopping. Probably about a minute ago.
Well,
Yeah, I can see
well,
Jared's
for
down
now,
there.
getting everyone to disconnect.
Okay,
Ladies
so
and
it's
gents,
killing a lot of people.
Kaneki, Meso, Alias, we're all disconnecting.
AD'd, and I was like, you shot Jared. He's like, no, I didn't. And then Jared's got wounds just magically appearing on him, and he flops over, and we're like, wow, you've really shot Jared. And we're like, oh wait, no, there's Germans up above us.
Oh, that makes more sense because I was just talking to my guys and I just fell unconscious.
Yeah, I'm just there standing talking to Alias and I just see my screen just like, bloody out. Like, what the hell is happening to me? I'm just watching my drag. Well,
so I have to say this: there was a whole bunch of there was a discussion between the Zero Brick because we were all seeing Jervis in different places. Meso had like a whole group that was spawned behind 3. Bloody, I was seeing just a couple dudes peek their heads over the ridge, and Kaneki just saw like one dude doing his best impersonation of Michael Jackson.
I will say this though, welcome back, Tech. How did the fight with Cthulhu go?
Yeah, it was great. It was short-lived, but it was great.
Do you understand
we all started
more?
playing our own game, and you were down there fucking in Arma, fucking playing your own game apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, Sutek's back?
Yeah.
Oh, welcome.
He's possessed. He's not actually.
How was invading the Germans?
He's actually a German sympathizer now.
Heretic.
What was the freaking British SS group called again?
The SAS?
The British SS?
Yeah, there was a...
The OSS.
No, there was a...
No, they had an SS Legion.
Yeah, an SS Legion made of freaking British freaking foreigners. It wasn't very large for obvious reasons.
The Trader Brigade.
Yeah, basically.
Can't remember what they called them, but I do remember that they were a thing. Like, mostly made up of people who were left at fucking Dunkirk.
They were also completely fucking worthless on the battlefield, as it turned out.
So you're basically
British,
SS.
Yeah, the SS.
The British Free Corps. The British Free Corps was a unit of the Wolf.
Ah, there you go, the British Free Corps. That's what Sutek's calling off enjoying.
They had American Free Corps and the Free Corps of Denmark.
Nobody cares about Denmark.
Denmark, more like Denmark.
Yeah, fuck Denmark.
God. If anyone here is from Denmark, we do not feel sorry for you.
No, we don't.
No.
Except for coming from Denmark.
Hold on for like another 4 hours and we might have given you something, but no.
I mean, in regards to that, I think Denmark might be a better country to live in too. But like, apart from
definitely was.
Also,
apart from that, we don't care about you.
Do we mean Dunkirk?
No, we're talking about Denmark right now.
We started with Dunkirk and then they went to Denmark.
With the
The
conversation.
whole country.
Yes, we don't care about
Come on, Kiwi, catch up. Fucking get our team speak. Jesus Christ.
Off to Dunkirk.
Dunkirk.
Yeah.
Every Dunkirk.
Yeah, we really are American.
Yeah.
Don't you insult me like that, Alias.
What did I say?
I've got some intelligence.
What did I say?
No, you don't. We're here.
Where? Point at it.
Over there to the left.
Okay, now tell me, did you point?
He means the west.
Yes, to the east.
It's up on the cliff with Scotsman.
Scotsman
It's
left.
getting shut up by the Germans.
What?
Jared, I need you to raise your left hand if you understand what I'm saying. Okay, now.
Instructions unclear.
As much as we shit on Scotty,
Absolutely
also
insane.
Scotty is the only one in this entire group that's actually been over the hill.
Yeah,
So-
far away, yeah.
So
What was it like, Scotty?
Yeah, what was it like, Scotty?
I don't think it was that It old, was it? bushes and barbed wire.
He also came back, changed, and shot one of our own people.
What I
Alright,
mean
here's
is-
Scotty's gone to being gay.
And
We
then
should
claimed innocence as well.
Tech has gone to the end game and come back a different person. Scotty went to the end game and he's still there. In your mind.
No,
Is it bad
Sutek
that I
went to
have
the
no
end
fucking
game and
idea what you
cleared
guys are
out.
talking about?
Because by the time Scotty got there, he had to make dinner.
I think it's fair to say that Scotsman's always been a bit of a different person.
That was my mission all along, was to make frankfurts with the Germans.
Oh my god, you're eating right now.
Yes.
Sutek went and retook France and then told it was all for nothing. Scotsman went up the hill and just had bangers and mash.
Tech,
That sounds about right.
did you hear me say that if anyone moves, fucking Cthulhu will come out of the sky?
Oh!
Yes.
And because then when we restarted the server, you were still down an acre. Did you move?
No.
Okay.
I even tried restarting my Acre plugin, and all it did is just throw me straight back into Acre. So
You
I
have
don't
to
know what the fuck it's
actually
doing.
exit your Arma 3 and TS and relaunch both when it's decided. For some reason,
Wait,
TS
that
just
fucked up.
it just decides you are in Arma, and there's no way around it. Not until
As
you
soon as I
exit Arma.
rejoined the server, it clicked back over and was fine. But until then, it just had no idea what the fuck it was doing.
Did anybody else notice that Acre wasn't enforcing push to talk?
Okay, so fun note, that first time we loaded in, Acre, well not just Acre, Arma, undid all of my control keybinds. Like, I pressed caps lock and it activated the side chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And Acre is set to not enforce push to talk now.
When did that happen?
Why did that happen?
I believe it was 2 days ago when Monty realised it was set to on, and he had Spectre change it to off.
Oh, for the love of fuck.
Yeah.
Slot, please,
With-
let's see how we go.
Oh, yes, let's do the thing.
So does that mean we can just talk normally without having to press the button?
Yep.
Oh.
It should,
thank fuck for
It
that.
should put you into local chat,
User
like your
in your
direct
channel
chat,
timed out.
without push to talk.
So
Oh,
much
no,
fucking
Callum,
hot
take care,
micing.
mate.
Everyone can hear my cockatoos in the background.
User disconnected
It's gonna be
from your
great.
channel.
Every time
I really
I'm
don't
trying
wanna
to get a
hear your
section to be quiet, moving through a forest, if nothing else, there's gonna be heavy breathing. It's gonna transfer as though people are talking. Stop breathing!
There'll be someone knocking on the door.
Are we
The
allowed on-
AI will finally
allowed
not
on
me
break?
for once.
Are we allowed on the server?
Yes.
Okay,
Jump
we're
on,
on
grab
the
your
server.
slots, hit the grind. Where was Callum beforehand?
1-1.
Cool.
So the only thing I will say, Bluey, for loading is there was a really weird giant triangular thing in the sky that I could see out to the east, and it looked like a
It's
ghoul
called a plane,
mothership.
Kiwi.
No.
No, what you were looking at was the parachute, I'm fairly certain.
It's a dirigible.
It might be
It's
It's actually a
Jury
D2, you
does.
have to drop a
doing
book.
some weird shit. I ran it last night on the server, but just with me, and went, oh, okay, that's fine. And there's nothing different.
Yeah,
So I don't know what happened.
I feel like I know
Bloody
what it
hell.
is, and I will talk to you about it post-mission.
Honestly,
something that's functioning per player and is doing it for every player.
Yeah, it will be initializing it for every single player that joins the server.
Yeah.
I
'Cause
think,
I've done that
I think
before.
the audio might have something to do with it. Because we didn't get that the first time. The second time we did.
I got it the first time.
Now, why
I
if I
got-
could
I
make
got-
the function
well,
take the
I got the
option
audio
to
the first
do it
time.
locally?
I haven't
You can-
activated my audio.
You can do one that just does it on the server and only on the server. So
Ah,
it'll still
okay.
initialize,
Yeah, just
and
do it. I know
then
the option, yeah.
yeah, so it'll
Is it
initialize only
worth-
for server, so it doesn't do it for every client.
Is it worth then joining section by section?
You pretty much only need Bluey or the 1-0 brick to initialize it all, run it through, and then you can have groups join.
Should we do that then?
Green up, please.
We'll see. Oh, you've changed the mission file.
Yeah, I updated it, took out the intro module.
Oh, well, there you go.
Took the whole thing out. Because yes, it ran fine for me, but maybe that's the thing.
You never
User
know.
It's somewhat
disconnected from your
complex,
channel.
and it's options.
Ooh.
It's things. Oh, fuck you piece of shit.
And that's why I was asking about the trigger earlier.
So it triggers on mission start, and there's actually no way to stop the trigger on mission start. So I might have to
I
work
love
out
that
his,
picture, really do.
how he's scripted it and do it differently.
Are you running it
Yeah,
through
crash it, just stop and
init.sqf?
No, it actually just triggers off mission start. You can't start it. It's a module.
Yeah, right.
If you in a sec,
We
my game
might-
just crashed.
We might be able to do the same
Alright,
thing.
grab that again. It's all good. Everyone just grab your slot once more and hit the grind.
We'll have a look, but we might be able to do what you've done, but without whatever you're using.
Yeah, because I'm like, if it's on a mission start, I mean, like, you can do the same thing with fucking, like, the trigger and just do true.
Well, last time I did it with triggers, but this one actually ran on mission start, and the last time I did it, Milne Bay, and it was fine. It's just for some reason tonight it's not. Although, yeah, maybe there's maybe it went a little bit over the top with the amount of aircraft. Who knows?
How many people did you have for that Milne Bay mission?
Like,
It was
two
about
missions.
this. It was about this.
Oh, okay.
No, it was a lot less than this. It was like 20 people. Who aren't on the server right now?
Me.
Okay, that's pretty fair.
It's only 2.
There's always going to be a little bit of attrition when you go experienced some technical issues. Best not to worry too much about it.
Well, when I go from a full section to half a section, I start roaring about it.
To imagine starting with a full section.
We will be
User.
Oh, people starting to leave. We're all fine. Fingers crossed. That's not a good sign seeing the yellow channels. But oh, people can't actually see the yellow channels because my fucking camera's in the way. Bam! Alright, well, fucking, I've recorded 47 minutes of loading. Oh, I'll have to be taking my word for it that we are. Oh. I'm not seeing a yellow chain.
Good progress.
Heard this speech somewhere before.
Yellow
yeah, I
chain.
know, it seems familiar. I had this before.
God damn it, I haven't got my music activated.
Much has happened since the Nazi triumphs of 1940-41. The United Nations have inflicted upon the Germans great defeats in open battle, man to man. Our air offensive has seriously reduced their strength in the air and their capacity to wage war on the ground. Our home fronts have given us an overwhelming superiority in weapons and munitions of war, and placed at our disposal great reserves of trained fighting men. The tide has turned. The free men of the world are marching together to victory. I have full confidence in your courage, devotion to duty, and skill in battle. We will accept nothing less than full victory. Good luck, and let us all beseech the blessing of Almighty God upon this great and noble undertaking.
That's a good speech. I like that speech.
Good speech.
Yeah, need your music activated. Eisenhower was speaking. That's why I was quiet. Eisenhower is one of the few people that can shut me up. Oh wait, are we actually active? I saw you lean, Meso. Do that just then, or?
I'm spamming the lean. You are sitting frozen and placed.
No, okay, so we're still fucked.
Oh, you moved.
Yeah.
Big moment. You can see Kiwi looking in the sky.
I'm gonna disconnect my Anchor for a sec. Add-ons.
Channel switched.
How are we looking, boy?
I'm only just coming in.
Yeah, right. Because I'm still seeing some yellow chaining and that, and it's taken about a minute for people to see
Still a few
actions update.
connecting, so I'm only just in now. I'll jump in and
channel.
have a look, otherwise I'm fucked if I know.
User joined your channel.
Alrighty. Alright. So, as it turns out, I thought Blue was just out to troubleshoot with people. Nope. It hasn't actually got it sorted yet. He's literally still loading in. Yeah.
We'll get there one day.
Do you know what's funny? I am absolutely fucking cursed when it comes to bloody IFA 3 missions. I love them, I want to play them. I want to play World War 2 missions probably more than anything else. Except for maybe World War 1 missions. But it seems to me almost every time I go to play one, just shit happens. I have to do something in my house that night. I have to fix a car. My internet dies. Or alternatively, I work fucking 12 hours and pass out when I get home. It's like, there's always something. So of course tonight, I jump on. It's all good. There's nothing to fix. I do kind of need to clean my house, but nothing major. And of course, yeah, we've got this.
Typical.
So unfortunately, Meso, you can blame me if you're missing out on the night. Which is too bad. I wanted everything to go so well that you had sweet fuck all to do.
I somehow, given it's D-Day, I didn't see that happen.
Oh, listen. I was also pretty much hanging out a couple sections to drive.
Scaling that cliff.
We don't go north.
Yeah, we.
I can see him.
By the Germans and
He's
my
on the move.
Raj.
Sorry, all I heard was
He come back,
bitch.
Oh, I'll say it again. Huff my nuts, Raj.
Fucking don't you threaten me with a good time. I like all the
Kiwi
different
just had a heart
conversations going on. So it wasn't Blue's intro. We got that going for him.
Progress.
Progress. I'm gonna jump out again
Oh,
for a
I'm
sec.
safe.
Oh,
Holy
there he
shit,
is.
finally. I have been fucking stuck in a time loop the entire time. I have been hearing... I loaded it and I could hear everybody. And I could only hear everybody for the entire time. And you know the first thing I heard?
Yeah.
Was Scotty say, "Who else loves dick?" or something. That's the only thing I heard. The Scotty thing about
I think
dick.
it's busted, Raj.
I was like, oh,
Yeah, something's going on. Because at the very least, your intro's not the thing causing it.
I can't hear you. The video's still playing. I think I'm actually at the beginning of the. I don't think it's even moving. Just, all I hear
Turn
is
your
the
music
beginning.
off.
Oh, it's music. Oh, it's done.
There we go. But yeah, nah, it might be bugging Bluey, but no, shit happens.
They just turn around.
Yeah. I say that took about a minute to update, I think. So it gets there. We can play the whole mission like a minute delayed by the sound of it.
I push one direction, you push the other, and we'll eventually meet in the middle.
Eventually we'll go. We'll see whether the AI insta-kills us somewhere or
Jared is now dead again for some reason. Every time I look at it, Jared is dead.
I mean, there's a bit of stuff on it, but I
I'll-
don't understand.
I'll have a look. It's real disappointing when it happens, Bluey, but honestly, mate, don't worry about it. Pull it apart. I'm sure freaking. I think LJ and Alias said they were already gonna have a look through, and they've troubleshooted like all the missions that I've had, which is fucked like this. So, which has only been 2, but you know, still.
The only thing I think of is rip off like half the AI on it.
The other thing I could think of, if it's actually when you were doing your testing for it, Blue, like what were your personal frames sitting at for it?
Bluey's not even an eco.
He's disconnected, yeah.
No, don't say it. He didn't say he disconnected.
Ah, well, boys, it was an honor.
Where is Scotty? I still haven't seen Scotty.
I don't know.
Scotty's part of fucking Kiwi's squad, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Scotty's clearing the mission out now because he's not fucking here. He doesn't exist.
Well, boys, disconnect.
Oh, what the fuck? I just took damage.
You did?
I just shot, I think. 3 fucking of holes. 2.
He doesn't know. Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't jump out.
Rip server.
Saved by Cthulhu.
It's all good.
Jared was not saved by
Catch you when I'm
Cthulhu.
dead.
Hey, Scotty, I have a
Yeah.
question for you. When I loaded in the first time, I could hear everybody, and the first thing I
No.
hear was something about
Mission's
dick
very
from-
well.
What was that?
It's
I
just
tried,
because
I
he's in
tried
the
to,
Navy.
I tried to suck Jared's dick, got absorbed into the kill, then ejected.
And proceeded to obliterate Jared
like
on the way
rejected.
out.
Because I'd say it would make sense in context if you saw it, but it definitely wouldn't.
It
I'd also,
definitely did.
I'd also like to point out that Grim, myself, and a couple other people from your section, Grim, were all awaiting death as we watched a bunch of Germans all come out the cliff and start run up to us.
I never saw those Germans, but I did shoot Hogsy.
Yeah, I never saw those Germans either, but I did receive a report.
Yeah, there was a
No one
man
else
that
could say
ran
what I
down
did.
It was
immediately as we spawned in and ran at Grim and then disappeared. So I don't know where he's gone.
Excellent.
Never,
Jared got
never,
hit by a bullet
never,
too,
never
it's
saw a
awfully
single
Scotsmanship.
German.
I'm going to apologise, but I'm gonna call it there.
I also.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look at that mission, see what went wrong.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Are we able to do a Zeus if possible?
I might just. No, I know some of the guys, and thanks for putting up with this long.
No,
I'm
you're
just
right.
going
It's
to
all
delete
good.
a whole swag of shit and give it another shot.
Yeah, it's all good, boy. I know shit happens.
But it's very similar to the Milne Bay one, which did work quite well, so I'm a bit confused. It's actually not a lot different, just a different...
Tell you what, boy, it sounds...
User left your channel.
It sounds real bitchin', this mission, so if I could say something, see if you can get it to work, but maybe hold off and do it on another mission night, maybe next week or something.
Well, I probably need you guys' input if you've got the time, just to say, if we try it this time and I've got rid of all this shit, we go, alright, it's all that shit that we put in.
Yeah.
I will say,
I've
Bluey,
slimmed it down.
you have completed the rite of passage. You're not a real mission maker until you've
burnt the server to the ground.
Yeah, we've all done it.
Bonus points if the server actually crashes and needs to be physically restarted.
You're not a mission maker until you discover an error no one else has ever had before. Several times.
Scotty, do you put an object on the ground that had 6,000
User
like gold
disconnected
bars
from
in
your
it?
channel.
That may have been me.
No, there's those canisters with ammo in it, and it's just like 50. And I've done it before. As Milne Bay are very similar, just not quite as many, but not super lots. No.
Okay,
Stream's
just making
fucked,
sure.
Stream's-
Are you sure it's
well,
not
Stream's not fucked, but yeah.
having all the players spawn in right next to AI Op 4?
I actually think it's the infantry. No, I think it's just probably too many. Because I sort of tried to get it a balance, but when I did it, even with the Milne Bay one, when I loaded it locally, I could get a feel for how bad it was doing. Whereas with this one, it ran better locally than Milne Bay did, so I thought, it should be alright, but it wasn't.
What you could do is have the players spawn a little bit further away, have them come in on boats, and have the
sound muted.
I'm going to end the stream, ladies and gentlemen, because it's just going to be troubleshooting from here. I was going to bug off and do Victoria for us all, but I might help them actually, unfuck the situations. So it's an hour-long stream of nothing actually happening. I wonder if I can actually go and edit the video name of this. Oh, wait, hold on. I can edit the video over here. Can I change the name of it to be And Nothing Occurred? Alright. Editing. There we go. Let's see, because it'll still show me streaming. There we go. Nothing happens in this video. Nothing happens in this video. Beauty. Alright, cool. Let me unmute and...
Sound resumed.
I mean, I was even further away still.
So I'm going to end.
All the
Thank you.